Welcome back to the show, everyone. We're here again with a very special guest, Miss Donna Wyble. Donna, give us an idea of how we're going to begin our recipe today.
Okay, we're going to begin today with a Magnolite pot, of course.
A nice old
old-time Magnolite. You can tell by the handle.
I love it.
And we're going to do 6½ cups of sugar. And if you can, just turn the fire down a little bit.
Okay, sure will.
And we're going to add some apple cider vinegar after this.
And this is something that everybody enjoys during the holidays is pepper jelly.
Yes, it's really good. I mean, it's good just as a little appetizer or while you're drinking some little holiday spirits. It's really good. So you don't get sick or anything.
If you're having a little holiday get-together at the house, it's a good little start. Everyone loves pepper jelly on cream cheese, right? Especially this time of year.
Yes, cream cheese and crackers. And I use it on different crackers, really and truly.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be just Ritz. You can use just the regular wheat crackers or what have you.
Yep, whatever you prefer.
cream crackers.
Yeah, now I'm going to put 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar, which I usually don't measure, but I'll do it on the show. I usually kind of got it figured out. I've been doing it for about 13 years. Yeah, and I've never seen it sizzle like this before, but we're going to handle it.
It's because we got the baddest burners
y'all
in the
got
nation.
one bad burner.
You got it going on.
That's for sure. So we're going to stir that a little bit.
Donna. Now tell us, where did you get this recipe from, Donna?
I got it from this little lady when I started working in the medical field about 15 years ago. I used to deliver hospital equipment, oxygen, hospital beds, and what have you. And she was real sick, but every time I would go over there, she had her oxygen on and she was cooking and baking. And one day she had her jelly out that she was doing. I'm doing a pinch of salt right now. If I really don't know what the salt does, but I guess it just goes with the recipe.
Has to be flavor-wise.
Yeah. And I'd go to her house and she was always baking and I loved her to death. We'd sit down and talk and she'd, like I said, she'd walk around with a 25-foot cord of oxygen. And one day she was making some pepper jelly and she had some already made. And I tasted it and I was like, oh my God, that's the first time I've ever tried pepper jelly in my life. It was fabulous. So, I mean, she gave me the recipe. In fact, this is her handwriting, her little recipe from 15 years ago.
Wow.
And she did die, but I'm still pursuing her recipe. And on her recipe, she says that you can either use jalapeno pepper or hot peppers. So I kind of changed it up a little bit, and I use habanero peppers, which I find gives it really a whole different ball game. I mean, a whole different taste. It's delicious. I don't find jalapenos as peppered, in which it's not really on the scale. Habanero's a lot hotter. Also, what we do on the recipe is you get 2 large bell peppers. As you can see, these are very, very large. And I use about 3.5 habaneros. It just depends. And I already cut all this up this morning at home. I'm going to put this in the pot.
Some sweet and hot peppers.
I smell it. Ooh, Lord,
you can smell it right here.
Got that whiff? It's hot. Just make sure you wash your hands and don't touch your eyes when you use habanero because it will go to wherever your hands go. I mean, you know.
I learned that the hard way one time.
You did?
Yeah, I was de-seeding jalapenos barehanded and I did like pounds and pounds of them till my hand was like numb from fire.
And a lot of people don't realize it, but it's true. It's gonna burn
it's a chemical burn really in essence. You know, we had the emergency room on the other line. It was that bad. Yeah, it was bad. But hey, I lived to fight another day.
Yeah, you're still kicking, you're still kicking. But what we do is we're gonna keep stirring this. It's almost like when you make snowballs. You know, you gotta put a lot of sugar in the water and you keep stirring till it gets to a clear consistency. You kind of let it boil for about 9 minutes. Once you get it to a boil, it really doesn't take that long. You just gotta keep stirring it, make sure it's all not sticking. The sugars is all really. Yeah. And it doesn't take long. I just kind of keep doing it. And while I'm letting it sit, I'll do other things and prepare the jars. I use the mason. I say mason jars, but some of them aren't mason. I forgot the name. Ball, maybe the ball.
Right.
These are kind of the decorative jars. But as you can tell, I have some jelly on display. They come out really nice for the holidays. I like the ones that don't have the ripples here for decoration. That way you can put your label on or what have you.
You can make them at home and give them as a gift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they can put a little ribbon around it. And,
I give a lot away to like the nurses. I work for hospice during the day, HCOA of Opelousas. We're a hospice provider. I'm the community liaison and marketer and educator on what hospice is and what it's not. And during the holidays, I give a lot of jelly away to all the physicians and their wives and the nurses. And it's really a wonderful treat. And it's not expensive. I actually have it on the market. It's for sale at Benny's Big Store. I have these jars I didn't put out yet on the market. I have a half a jar. Most people like the half a jar just for a little one night thing if you have company over. But a lot of people get the big jars. Just for, maybe use half one night and half the other night.
And again, for the holidays, it's really a must-need item.
Might as well go
I'm
with the full
telling
jar on
you,
holidays.
people that have not tried pepper jelly, I highly recommend it. It is so incredible. And like I said, it's so good with beer and it's so good with a few drinks.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
bit of
even
red
a
wine?
glass of wine, red wine is delicious. And there's a lot of people that are like hesitant on it, but I think outside the box. You know, you only live once. Try something new.
Yeah, really.
Right,
Just try it once. If you don't like it, hey, no big deal.
I think red wine goes with everything, so.
I know, I love red wine.
And if you want to try this recipe at home that Donna's doing for us here today, you can come by your local Piggly Wiggly stores in Opelousas and pick up your ingredients at
8410 Highway 182 North or 1305 Heather Drive.
That's right. And pick up your copies of the recipe and also your ingredients.
I know the address better than
or you can go by Benny's and pick it up, and hopefully soon you'll be making enough to put in Piggly Wiggly's too.
Oh, yes, I would love that. Super Bowl's coming up too. You know, we're going to have some pepper jelly.
Definitely.
Well, before that is the LSU game. And
That's right.
I'm thinking about opening the bar to Steamboat, renting a big screen, and just watch it.
Oh, I'll be there.
So
yes.
I'll let y'all know if we do that.
Please do.
We're going to
Please
try.
do.
It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. You got a great business. I
Yeah.
love Steamboat. Just the history on the place is phenomenal, you know.
It's unreal, definitely.
It's just
A lot of history. Oh, and
lot.
those of you who don't know, Donna is the one that hired me 18 years ago.
Oh, you serious? I didn't know that.
18
Jason, that's so
years ago,
funny.
She's the one that hired me at Steamboat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how I met her. She hired
long
me.
time ago.
Thank God
Yeah,
for
18
for
years ago.
Donna.
Yeah, and you have never
Yeah.
aged, Jason.
Thank God for Donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
now
Frankie
look
took him
at
in. Yeah, he's awesome.
He is
Third
awesome.
generation owner.
Third?
Yep. Frankie was before me,
I
and
feel
Jack was
old.
before him. Well, I
Oof.
feel too. So.
And 6 years, the best chef in the St. Landry Parish.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would never
Without
argue
a
that.
doubt. Definitely. Well, we're going to go ahead and continue cooking our pepper jelly with Donna here today, and we'll be back with our Christmas edition in just a few minutes.